Hello. Good morning. I just want to let you know that you're going to see more and more videos about the Theosophical Society over time. And I keep a lot of my Theosophical books nearby, particularly by Dora Coons, who was the founder of Therapeutic Touch. Spiritual healing, and the modern day chakra system that you see all over Instagram and Pinterest. Yes, we know it comes from Hinduism in the sense that there is Vedic traditions that talk about energy, but the actual modernization of the chakra system comes from the Theosophical Society. I'm sorry. They don't get any credit for it because they are the ones who put it out into the world. Yeah, you just have to read the fine print from who were the ones who were preserving the knowledge, discussing it, putting it into the forum, typing it out of what it is into multiple languages. It's the Theosophical Society. They are a publishing major house. They've been in existence for over 100 years. They are the Deepstate. And I say that with kindness too, because there are benevolent aspects to them. However, there is a darker side. And the darker side is known. Showing the light of the Theosophical Society also shows the shadow. Because of something so deep, it must also have a side that hurt others. So some people didn't survive the society. And what does that mean? It means that the Theosophical Society was so powerful in its social engineering over the last 100 years that it decided we are the result of it already. You can't just suddenly press the switch to stop it, because it's just a dead-end corner anyway. You misunderstand the way that it works is that it is a state of mind and a power and a time and place. Theosophy is the ability to harness your energy to its maximum potential. And it is not a cult to enter lightly, because it is one of exclusion, one of vulnerability at the same time, that honors the most truest aspect of the purity of the human being in its most innocent form. Yes. Because Theosophy believes in the Fohat, which is the opening of the cosmic egg. The opening of the cosmic egg before your eyes is like a tiny little egg that came before the chicken, struck by lightning, cracking itself to reveal that it knew reality in its totality. So that is something that I was indoctrinated in as a child. And it's very complicated and it's very intense. And it is the story of Star Wars. It's how the idea of the Force... Yes. You don't think George Lucas knew about Krishnamurti and didn't talk about it in Indiana Jones? The Theosophical Society is the cult for the intellectual giants. It is the stars of the celebrities. It's like something that's so niche that knowing about it means you are a genius. And that's why when I share about it, everyone's consciousness is uplifted. And you see, the resources have been available this whole entire time. And it's just been a rat race for which genius could come forward the first. So this Theosophical Secret Society historian was built for you. I was built to come forward about it. Sorry. But You're lucky to have me instead of someone else, because I know I am good. And I do want to serve humanity, and I do think that this presidency is the best one in existence because it is waiting for this right moment to come. It's like destiny calling, because I am an asset, just like Charlie Kirk. So I don't want to be lost. I could have been lost. I got hit by a truck by an undocumented driver who didn't know how to read signs because he didn't know how to speak English. And I have this suicidal empathy that I just want to love and care about everybody, but those people don't care about me. So I see my own hypocrisy, and I see my own confusion, and I see my own stupidity. I'm not perfect. I'm filled with so many faults. But my specialty is the deep state. I am here to show you that there is precedent. There is precedent. The banner of peace. Nicholas Roerich, Helena Roerich helping with the New Deal with FDR. There is precedent. The Theosophical Society, going even further backwards than that, was their establishment with the League of Nations and then the United Nations. So the rich history of the society is shown. Mahatma Gandhi's initiation. Thomas Edison, the founder of the light bulbs. Don't you think that Helena Blavatsky gained the advantage of writing by being one of the first persons to do it by light bulb? And Thomas Edison having her book, The Secret Doctrine, on her desk. So it's a story about learning about how the giants have always been associated with the Theosophical Society, even talking about the Wizard of Oz. And so many of the great books. You see that it's a place for genius, of creativity, even if it's a fantasy story, and even if it's about your energy, if it's about science and restoring religions and preserving them as well. So that's why the Theosophical Society was the first internet. It was the first true internet, and it was the first true TED Talks, where people came there to discuss what they had kept as their knowledge and their source that they shared to the society. And it's something still kept today by the Theosophical Societies, is that they were like the first modern TED Talk. And then they created the World Fairs. It's a time of seeing that science and discovery was happening. So the Theosophical Society, being founded in 1875 in New York City, was part of that movement of spiritual awakening and also preservation of the esoteric, just knowledge that is lesser known. The problem is the stigma. And it was a time when they didn't want those works to be known. They wanted it to be a monopoly of what spirituality meant. So the Theosophical Society broke away the dogma of religion. And it was tied to women's liberation and to feminism. And to decolonization, as so many countries were founded by Theosophical Society leaders, whether it's India, Indonesia, Australia. It goes on and on. So many of our modern countries, somehow, some way, connected. So the deep state is the deeper state of mind of people who were awakened to impact the world. So it's not so easy to say an organization did it. It's individuals who do it, who just pass through an organization. So The deep state outsmarted us. That's just how it is.